Hello there viewers, we're taking a tour of the main building of the Great Dragon Palace. We're at the top of it right now. We're descending. This is the first room you'll be seeing of the main building. And this is pretty much the original part, most of it. This is like the art gallery with a floor pattern of a shuriken. A lot of it was made in 2024, so it's quite a bit older, which ends up being the year I started this world. There's a chandelier up top with a dragon. There's the swimming pool room. There's the living room. It's a TV. Man, my building styles were quite different back then. There's the son's sleeping quarters, and none of those people might mention, like son or daughter or etc., or real people. They're just examples. But there's some clothes. This is the closet. There's his bedroom with a ceiling fan. There's his bathroom. It's a bathtub and shower combo. And I was trying to say shower. Been working on my speech. Not quite the best, but kind of slack. There's a library. Some paintings. And I promise, English is my first language, just so you know. Then there's the grandparents' bedroom. And this is not a real place, as far as I know. I just built this in Minecraft, and I like to use examples to make it more easier to clarify. There's like a large tapestry. There's a gaming setup. That's his side. Her side, there's a mirror in the room. Then there's a TV. Man. This bed still looks good to this day, but my building styles were quite a bit different. I should go back to the building like this, not gonna lie. But the problem is, it's so big that it's gonna be difficult to find how I'm gonna fit this in. But I'll just make a large bedroom. There's some murals on the ceiling. There's a ceiling fan. Then after that, there's his side. This is the bathroom, the bathtub, the shower, the sink, double sink, as a matter of fact. There's the bathroom with a bidet. My building styles, this is proof that they were different. A lava ceiling. That's just straight up weird. But it's still pretty cool, if I do say so myself. There's the closet. And originally, this is the original part. It had 34 rooms, and it was 38,500 square feet. It might have been 38.4, but nevertheless, this is her side. There's a double sink. It's like a rhombus. There's a bathtub with a shower. In fact, so it's crazy. Then after that, we got the bathroom. Same situation, the toilet and the bidet. Then the closet. Then after that, there's the This is the pantry. It's quite nice. If it looks a little janky at one point, that's because I had to cut off some footage. But there's some decorations to add some life. And after that, there's this thermal kind of ceiling. The red means it's closest to the overhead fan. The green means it's far away. But then there's the furnaces. This is a different style because it was built in 2024. Late. There's two large fridges. It's a corner fridge. It's the only time I did it, as far as I know. There's a triple sink setup. Then after that, we go to the armory, the forbidden zone. It's quite a lot. It's plenty. And there's the bathroom in case injuries happen, because injuries do happen every now and then. This is the bathroom. This is a 4-bedroom, 8-bath, castle or palace. There's the vault. It's a diamond ceiling. It's quite nice. And after that, we're done with the first floor. We just gotta go up to the second floor, where it's another room. It's not much to it, so let's move on to the next. This is the entertainment room. And the ceiling, it's like a spring theme. And after that, there's places to sit, tables to play chess on, a music player. It's all that. Then after that, there's the closet. This is designed for a girl, of course, because there's a mirror and there's a lot of pink. More clothes. This is her bedroom. This is not the first version of the palace. The window extended all the way out, and there wasn't these chiseled quartz blocks. They used to be the shulker boxes. I think this breaks it up a little bit. And the window has been shortened to make it look more symmetrical. Therefore, this section was replaced with a mirror. Then there's the bathroom. It's a light. The bathtub. There ain't really no faucet. Imagine there's like the water sprouts out from within the tub. This is like a canopy style. That was a chandelier, by the way. Then after that, there's the master bedroom, starting off with his side of the master closet, where there's a chandelier. Now we go to his side of the bathroom, where this button activates the cold setting. This is the hot setting. There's towels. This button activates a sink. Well, it's meant to. There's this ceiling. It's pretty basic. There's the toilet and the bidet and the light overhead. And there's a shower. This is quite a unique ceiling. And after that, there's one of my favorite rooms of the house, the bedroom. There's this cool ceiling fan. There's this pattern. There's the gaming setup. The makeup station. It's meant to be like the owner's suite. This is a TV. And this is her side. The chandelier. Seats. You know what they are at this point. There's the tub. This flushes it. This activates the tub. Shelves. There's the amethyst ceilings. There's the shower. The sink. The double sink, actually. Towels. Then there's the dining room. This is like a fall themed ceiling. A table, these lamps, some decorations. This kind of looks like a ceiling fan, but it's a chandelier. A more Western style. Then, after that, there's the laundry hall. Places to sit, library, clothes. This is the dryer, then the washer, then some more accessories. And after that, there's the bathroom, this copper ceiling, the toilet. This is the guest bathroom. The shower, the sink, towels. You know how it is at that point. Then after that, there's a backup armory for the second floor. It's mainly held for decoration, and you notice looks like a tree trunk. And this room are counted as the same room. It's like a tree theme. This is a little place you want to sit. Then there's a tree trunk which rises up to the attic. And this is all counted as one room. It's the biggest room in the house by far. And I think calling it a house would be an understatement. But there's some ceiling fans. Because going around, it's like a sitting area with these fence gates strategically placed. Then it's like meant to be futuristic. You get to watch some TV. And this is meant to be like a nether portal area. Like to mimic one, but it's not. 3-story libraries. This is all counted in one room. In case you forgot. After that we go down. There's a chandelier. The enchantment area. And shelves. And more shelves. It's that same setup. There's a storage area. We'll close that trapdoor. These tall windows. And look, we got the real deal, the nether portal, with the prized possession of a hover bike. Quite cool. It's the top. I have no idea how long it took me to make all this. If I had to give a guess, 50 to 100 hours. Considering this is 80 rooms. But in the first video, I showed you 24 of them. So the main building has 56 rooms. And the whole thing, the whole castle went from 38.4 thousand to 82.6 thousand, which is now bigger than all of the buildings in the top 5. The rest of them, unfinished or not, finished or not. This is a lava generator. It's a workstation. This looks like a checkerboard. It's kind of clever. And infinite water source, storage, tools. This is also a forbidden area. And there's a map. This is like an outdated version. I'm gonna keep it the same because brings memories of what it used to look like. That's what it looked like before the expansion. And after that, we go down the tree trunk staircase. Staircase number 1 to Cannonball. Gotta be a little quiet. And after that, this is all this. Everything from this point on was made this year and was an add-on. So there's like a little walkway. Then there's a basketball court. Get to play basketball. Then There's the basketballs, some lights, and this is the hallway. This is a dragon egg. There's what the house looked like at the front. It's a rough draft. There's like an exploration to the end. This is meant to signify that many places have been traveled, and last but not least, a cross. Because Jesus is our Savior. And I'm proud to show him. And I'm proud to make this artwork. Because if it wasn't for us, we'd be off on a worse position. But Jesus really did save us. It's not the main thumbnail, but just wanted to point that out. And there's a clever placement of the paintings. This is meant to be like a red flower ceiling. It's like a glass. But then turns out I've shown you this room before. So there's some intertextuality there. And don't forget, you end up seeing a moon picture. This is the top. Then this is meant to be like a little hallway. And hold on. Hold your horses. This actually can work. Just gotta do it right. There we go. Ta-da! This is meant to be toggled. Might have failed a little bit, but don't worry about it. Then there's some closets. No, not closets. Hallways with this cool chest pattern. This is meant to toggle on and off. It's quite neat. And after that, some more paintings. And these are kind of just 3 separate rooms. There's the closets. Won't elaborate too much on them because, and look, there's lava on top. That's because the ceiling is actually a lower ceiling. Some ceiling fans. This is a bowling alley. There's some bowling lanes. Pretty good. Some carpet. Some chairs. This is actually a rug. A bar area. This place, I think, as far as I know, has everything. This is tinted glass. And after that, there's a ballroom. A miniature one. Hold up. There's even more redstone. Hold up. There we go. We just gotta hook it up. Ta-da! Then there's the fish tank. A disco ball. It's a disco ball. Try to pronunciate it better. Some more decorations. And after that, this part is pretty much the same. I won't need to show you. But there's a home gym. It's quite nice. The punching bag, weights, even more weights, bench presses, treadmills, decorations. Has it all. Then this is just a hallway, same chest pattern. I won't need to elaborate on it, so I'll just move on. This is also meant to work, but you know how it should work. It's so big, the redstone kind of breaks. It's not my fault. So after that, this is another hallway. Look, the beacons. There's like a city, the sun, the American flag. God bless America. A cross. Because gotta have Jesus. Everybody needs Jesus. That's for sure. Then this is a rough painting of the first house I made. It looks much better. And I did show you a tour of the house before. But this is pretty much the house that started this world. That's why I'm proud of it. And there's more painting arrangements. Then this leads to there. It's not the main focus. After that, we got a soccer field. And all this does work. This is ice underneath. So that is pretty much the whole part of the main building. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you for the support. The last video got 87 views. See ya.